USC heads to Seattle to face fourth-ranked Washington.
Far left side of the field for the end zone. Jump ball, Darius Rogers. Touchdown, USC.
Coverage begins Saturday at 7 Eastern on ESPN Radio and the ESPN app.
Congratulations on making it to the end of another highly questionable week. What do you like on the show today, Bomani?
Who knew Pat Riley could be so passive-aggressive?
Vamos, papi.
What are the chances that Hugh Jackson gets a second season as coach of the Browns?
I think the chances are good because they're part of an analytics movement that's supposed to require patience. But if you were going to get fired after 1 year, you do it the way the Browns are doing it. They're winless. This is their worst start in the history of a franchise that has a lot of bad starts and is probably the most embarrassing franchise in the sport. And last night, while losing by 3 touchdowns, they call a timeout before the first play of the game. I'd give them more time. They've had a bunch of injuries. They're not very good, but it wouldn't be totally surprising if they didn't give them more time.
Plus, it's the Browns. They fired dudes after 1 year for winning a handful of games, let alone winning 0, and we are dealing with a particular set of circumstances relating to this head coach. No one would be shocked if he got fired. But he is the owner's guy. This was Jimmy Haslam's hire. This is the coach that he wanted. Is Jimmy going to cut bait on this immediately? Maybe, maybe not. But I don't feel like anybody could reasonably look at that roster and say the reason they're 0 and whatever, because it doesn't matter what the last number is. The 0 is going to be there for a minute. You can't reasonably say it's because of the head coach. It's because the dudes on that squad stink.
If they're going to fire a coach, they got to fire the offensive line coach. Look at this.
What happened?
Wow.
Okay, there's 66 right there. Didn't know what his job was on that play.
What did he think was going to happen?
I mean, he was quicker getting to the quarterback than he was doing anything in front of the quarterback.
Run that one more time, because my man gets into the backfield and it's like, wait a minute, like, that's it? Like, wait, what?
And what is that? He looks like he glitched in a video game right there. That's some sort of... What happened?
Oh, no, Josh. And then tried to run in at the end. Like, oh, let me help you up, dog.
Holy bleep, could the Lakers actually be good?
When did he start bleeping himself? This is brand new. Do we not have the little HQ thingy to put on the screen today or something? Anyway, the Lakers, they beat the Kings by 10 points. It was a road win. The Lakers are over 500, and the Lakers have wins against good teams. They've beaten the Rockets. They've beaten the Hawks. They've beaten the Warriors. I don't know if they're good. The better question is, if they are good, is that good for them? Because you don't get to go to the lottery if you're good. But their pick's top 3 protected anyway. They're probably going to send it to Philly.
They didn't merely beat good teams. They got my attention with the way that they beat the Warriors. They smoked the Warriors. This isn't quite sustainable, though. Julius Randle is shooting over 60% in 2-point range. That's not going to keep up. He was shooting about 40% from there last year. But they are relieved to have Kobe off of their back. They are young and they are fresh and they are fun.
And you got to wonder, did the Warriors get the wrong coach out of the 2 head coaches they had on the bench last year? Because Luke Walton appears to know very much so what he is doing.
How was Swaggy P good last night? Was Swaggy P good last night?
He's actually playing defense now, which is why Luke Walton might get coach of the year. Just for that one, I've got Nick Young playing defense.
I'd give it to him right now after 9 games.
You see, Swaggy P, I'm the only one that believes in you, buddy. Now everybody's getting on the bandwagon, you know. You were my guy since day one. Swaggy P. Now he wants to get on the bandwagon. He wants to get on the bandwagon.
I assure you I do not.
I'm not interested either.
Does one email patch everything up between Dwayne Wade and Pat Riley?
I'm not sure very much needs to be patched up. These are guys who respect and admire one another, and they had to break up because you saw Dwayne Wade last night. Did that look like someone that the Miami Heat should have been giving 3 years to? They had to break up, and there are no good ways to break up. You've seen with LeBron, with Dwayne, with Chris Bosh, none of those breakups have gone well. This has been the one that's gone the best of all 3.
Pat Riley sent Dwayne Wade an email to say, quote, unquote, farewell months after Dwayne Wade actually left, and then tells somebody about it when Dwayne Wade shows up to the arena. I just want to know, does he use emojis? Does Pat Riley use emojis? Because none of us had imagined that Pat Riley would be firing off an email to say how it was that he felt. Hey, do what you do, but we all have to acknowledge it sounds a little bit weak.
The answer to his question is yes, Pat Riley uses emojis. He uses the 100 emoji. I happen to know that for a fact. I know this for a fact, too. This relationship ended up breaking up in the recruitment of Kevin Durant. Pat Riley wanted Dwayne Wade in the room, wanted him supporting him, wanted him to take a pay cut, and Dwayne Wade at the time was vacationing with LeBron, and they couldn't get a hold of him. That's where this relationship deteriorated.
I was supposed to sit here and act like you didn't just basically name drop us with that Pat Riley 100 emoji thing. We're just going to act like that didn't happen.
You brought up the emojis. I didn't bring them up.
Right. You were so eager to answer. Let me tell you
I
how
had the
cool
answer.
Pat Riley is.
It's the rare time I had an answer to one of your questions.
What the is an emoji anyhow?
Okay, that's an even better question. Yeah.
Is that something new now?
Yeah, that's a better
A
question.
smartphone has never been more wasted on a man than the one this dude has right now.
Will people keep it respectful at tonight's USA-Mexico game?
There'd be no chance of this staying respectful if it was in Mexico, I don't think, given that the history between these two teams isn't respectful in the most peaceful of times. You've had stories that you've read about guys throwing cups of urine at corner kicks at American players, but the game is in Columbus, and USA Soccer has asked for everything to be respectful. Will it be respectful? I do not know. I've seen some of the things happening in the street around this country. I don't feel terribly good about being a minority right now in this country, so I hope so, but I can't be sure.
All right, so here's the situation we got. Rivalry games are rarely about respect, but the tricky thing about national sports is you make rivalry games about countries, about people, and we are in a little bit of time where people are a bit anxious. Will people keep it respectful? Some people certainly will not keep it respectful. The question is, will the other folks, the ones who are keeping it respectful, what will they do to the people who are around them? And stop and ask yourself this question. When did you ever imagine that we'd have to ask something like this about a sporting event just because of the newspaper?
Was Conor McGregor press conference act too fake this time?
All right, so Conor McGregor's got this whole Ric Flair from Ireland thing going that is largely entertaining, and somehow he avoids being referred to as a clown because not everybody could get away with showing up to Madison Square Garden and saying that he is an effing pimp. And then this. Don't forget about this.
Are you annoyed at all that Conor McGregor can't make it here on time? Speaking of the devil.
Here he is.
Look at that fur. Okay, I have a hard time believing that chair was just dropped so casually. Oh, yeah, okay. Now, we don't believe you.
While you were on your way here, Eddie said he was disappointed in the country of Ireland. What do you think about that?
I don't give a what Eddie says. Who gives a The Irish are back. We've taken back control of New York City. I run New York City. I'm a pimp. Rocking Gucci mink. And without me, this whole ship sink.
He's a really good talker. Best since Ali. He knows how to sell a fight. I'm not tired of his act. I can listen to that guy talk no matter how he's talking, about what he's talking, and whether he's holding a chair to throw at me while talking.
I will say this, though. It is a lot for a dude to be 5'7", right? Like, I mean, when Ali does this, there's something about the big swaggering guy does this. This dude can fit in the coin pocket of your jeans and got all the noise talk. It's fun, but it went a little far early.
Poppy, let's say you were Eddie Alvarez. How would you go about selling this fight?
Well, it's time for a new champ. I'm stepping into the ring now. I'm going to make sure that this guy doesn't come out in one piece, you know. I'm going to shoot him out and spit him out.
He's going to do it in the wrong order. He's going to chew you out and spit you out.
But lucky for him, no one would tune in to watch Conor McGregor kill him.
Did I sell it?
No, you did a horrible job of selling it. Horrible.
Coming up next on Highly Questionable.
He's gone. You hear that?
Oh, he's not gone yet? Yeah! Yes, Ryan Miller in a panic getting back in front of that goal.
That's impressive. By the way, the best thing at the end of that clip, he's got his fingers on his face. That dude's got his booty right up in his face. And honestly, I don't know what's worse.
I hear my father smelling. I can't see him. I hear him smelling. It's so foul.
Hey, football fans, this is Anita Marks. Make sure you check out this week's Behind the Bets podcast with myself and Doug Kazarian. We go through the best plays of the weekend in college football and in the NFL with our experts Rufus Peabody and Phil Steele.
Time to play the game that still has a few years left in him. Do you question?
Give us topics and events, and we question.
Do you question whether we will see a better save than this whole season?
All right, Canucks Red Wings last night. The Canucks were down 2 goals with 2 minutes left, so they're pulling their goalie, Ryan Miller, so they try to get some more firepower out there. He's gone. You hear that?
Oh, he's not gone yet? Yeah! Yes, Ryan Miller in a panic getting back in front of that goal.
That's impressive.
Wow. That's out of position.
That's also hustling backwards. I'm assuming the Canucks lost. Like, I know you got to do what you got to do to try to help the team out or whatever it is, but that right there got you on the highlights. You still caught right here, though. Still caught that L.
The rare, literal hustling backwards.
Oh, wow. I don't know if you made this segment way better or way worse.
The puck wasn't going to go in. He was showboating, buddy.
Is that right? Let me see that again. Is that right?
He wasn't going to go in. Are you kidding me?
Let me see that again. Is he right?
That's right.
Well, you're saying that's right.
Ah.
I don't even think you were able to see the puck.
My father's so old, he didn't even see a puck. He just wanted to criticize the keeper. Oh, he's probably right, actually, now that I think about it.
Sure.
Yeah.
Do you question whether this is extraordinary for a professional team?
Extraordinary for a professional team. We go out to the EuroLeague here. We're going out to a shoot-around. Is this extraordinary?
Okay, I like this. Improve.
Oh, my father's already impressed. I think you'd actually be surprised how many NBA players can do this.
They're so good. Five in a row. I just want to know who won the pot. Because if we know anything about basketball, when half-court shots start, the gambling has begun.
Did somebody said those guys were Germans?
I don't think anybody said that. Who said that?
They are Germans.
Okay.
Wow. This is an amazing reach by the producers, which is funny because it's a reach to put in videos about reaching in some of the worst ways one can imagine.
Did anyone say that this was German? I don't remember. I feel like we just were looking for this footage.
They are German, by the way. And the best thing at the end of that clip, he's got his fingers on his face. That dude's got his booty right up in his face. And honestly, I don't know what's worse.
I hear my father smelling. I can't see him. I hear him smelling. It's so foul.
Do you question the litness of the China Bowl?
The litness, that's what that old man just said. It's the China Bowl. It's the championship of the Chinese Football League. What do we have?
Yeah, they're better at this somehow than we are.
Wow.
I mean, they are. Why is this allowed over there and
not the most physically imposing bunch of football players I've ever seen, by the way.
I want more of this in professional football.
Wow. I want to hear a few more stories about that team and how they're enjoying their experience in the Chinese Football League.
Yeah. But how do they have more freedom there than here?
I'd also like to know about some of the pregame pep talks. Wow, he's doing the most.
Did they ever play a game?
No,
Is this before the game? Is this halftime?
This is the game. Oh, that's a game-winning field goal. And it's lit.
Yeah, wow, he's really choked up about winning this Arena League football championship. He's going to tell all his friends about it back at his job at the Sizzler.
How is it possible that Darren Sproles would be a giant in that league?
Do you question if Kevin should have listened?
I have no earthly idea what this is about, but I can almost assure you, guarantee you, that Kevin should have listened. I don't know what this is. Let's see.
Oh, boy.
Oh, God.
That television? Is that
Kevin, watch the light, dude.
There it is. Kevin didn't listen. Kevin should have listened.
They should have seen the video about him doing the joke after I had already done so. So who's going to tell Mom?
Kevin.
Coming up next on my son Stevie show, Great Barrier Reef
Is that right?
That's
I don't
right.
know.
Everybody knows that.
I don't know.
See, you guys misunderstood me.
Wow.
Wall of China means barrier reef in my native language. They're interchangeable.
I mean, they had answers. All I got for you is, what are those?
I feel like I've been lied to for a long time about the Great Wall of China and being seen from outer space.
I thought that was right, too.
College football lives here. It's a huge showdown in the Pac-12 Saturday night. USC, winners of 5 straight, heads to Seattle to face undefeated Washington.
10, touchdown USC. 72 yards, the big play strike.
The Huskies are desperate to prove themselves, and a win against USC will do just that. Coverage begins at 7 Eastern on ESPN Radio and the ESPN app.
Time to play the game that is going to get totally messed up this weekend. See? Or no?
He's already drunk. You tell us what to watch on television tonight. We tell you if we're intrigued or not.
Streaming on the ACC network, Marist at #1 Duke.
College basketball is starting tonight. I didn't mean to sound surprised. I did not know that college basketball was starting tonight. Let's check in. Duke is very good. They're playing Marist. Let's check in with Grayson Allen. What do we got from him? Oh, some of his greatest hits right here.
Oh.
Yeah, dirty Grayson Allen.
We're starting this already.
Yes. A Duke player. Yes. Oh, what happened? Why'd you fall down? I don't understand. Bomani, are you intrigued?
Marist. All I know about Marist, Rick Smits went there. That's all I got.
That's all I got, too. Poppy, are you intrigued?
Oh, are you kidding me? Are you kidding me, CC? I'm very intrigued. Are you kidding me? The Red Foxes against Duke #1. You know, the guy from Poughkeepsie, New York. Are you kidding me? Those two things are incredible. The Red Foxes and Poughkeepsie against Duke #1 and Coach K. I'm all in for Marist.
Just because you seemed unsure. No, we are not kidding you.
Foxes is the way
Foxes.
he pronounces
The
it.
Red Foxes. Did I get it right?
I don't know.
No? Was I close? No?
Close.
Yeah.
Saturday on Fox, #20 USC and #4 Washington.
Oh, my thanks to the producer for putting this in the show strictly and exclusively so I can apologize to the University of Washington because I said a couple of days ago that they had a bunch of arrests on their roster, and that was actually Washington State. My bad. I'm sorry. That's all I've got to say about this. Bomani, are you intrigued?
Well, thanks for nothing. Signed, Washington State.
Poppy, are you intrigued?
Oh, CC, I'm very intrigued. But listen, I'm ashamed of you. You consider yourself an expert and make this kind of blunder on national TV?
Yeah, it's pretty bad.
Sounds
pretty
like
bad.
he doesn't deserve his Heisman vote.
Pretty bad.
Don't embarrass me on my show now.
I'm sorry. I'm sorry. Sorry to everybody.
On TV, Jeopardy!
On TV. Okay. It's on. On TV. We're always interested in this, I feel like, but we've got the teen edition here, and one of the contestants has no idea what the answer is, so look at what happens. Okay.
All right, we go to the middle first, and we start with you, Sabrina. You were in third place with 9,600. And what did you write down? What are those?
That's pretty funny. Bomani, are you intrigued?
Well, actually, I said I think I know. Is the answer the Great Wall of China? I think the answer is the Great Wall of China. It would be cool if the answer was the Great Wall of China. Otherwise, I wind up looking foolish trying to look smart.
Poppy, are you intrigued?
Oh, see, I'm very intrigued. It's the Great Barrier Reef.
Is that right?
That's
I don't
right.
know.
Everybody knows that.
I don't know.
See, you guys misunderstood me.
Wow.
Wall of China means barrier reef in my native language. They're interchangeable.
I mean, they had answers. All I got for you is, what are those?
I feel like I've been lied to for a long time about the Great Wall of China and being seen from outer space.
I thought that was right, too.
That's all the time we have for today. Thank you for watching.
Enjoy your weekend. Thanks for watching.
Gracias. See you mañana.
Let's play our own version of Jeopardy here, Poppy. We'll give you the clue, and you give us the answer in the form of a question. What do we have here? This Cavs player is widely believed to be the best basketball player in basketball, and he saved the Heat from sinking into irrelevance.
What is?
He can't even say it.
What is?
He's going to milk this? What is it? Say it, Poppy.
Dwayne Wade. No, he got 3 championships with the Heat, no. I'm the one to say LeBron.
Okay, all right. He'd rather be wrong.
That's right. I'd rather be wrong.
Next clue, Poppy. You're not doing so well right now. Let's see what we've got here. This Miami resident is Gonzalo Poppy Levitard's favorite son.
Who is David?
I'm actually kind of disappointed.
I thought he was going to go with you, too. I thought he was going to go with
everybody's a loser on this one.
We all lose, except for my brother David.
Red Hot USC heads to Seattle to face fourth-ranked Washington.
Far left side of the field for the end zone. Jump ball, Darius Rogers. Touchdown, USC.
Coverage begins Saturday at 7 Eastern on ESPN Radio and the ESPN app.